then Audrey's script came in, and she had sort of, done this rewrite of making the whole thing from Ursula's point of view, which was really kind of quirky and funny. Because the way they had gotten George of the Jungle was that the original writer, Dana Olson, had written a spec script called Jungle Boy, which, probably was secretly inspired by the cartoon. Disney had some inkling that they were interested in the cartoons or purchasing the rights to the cartoons. So they took Dana Olson's script off the market, and in the purchase price, they got him to do a couple of drafts, which is sort of what got the movie going. And in the interim, they had secured the rights to the cartoons, so Jay Ward's widow and daughter were involved, and it wasn't until Audrey came in that the whole thing really had any kind of tone or direction. So that by the time I went over to Disney, I had to sort of invent some sort of notion about what the film could be, and it was definitely not, in my mind, going to be a movie just for kids. It was going to be sort of a movie that had a sly sense of humor and more of a kind of Monty Python-esque sort of exaggeration, whatever. I get hired to come in and take over the movie, and there was a line producer that had structured, a whole way of doing the movie. They had set up offices and everything in Playa Vista at the old Hughes aircraft plant. But in his mind, they were going to shoot the movie practically in Australia. And literally none of it made any sense because, the movie couldn't have been done on practical locations the way he wanted to do it.